Welcome back to your Express reading. Thank you for joining me. Choose from Group 1, Group 2 or Group 3, which is Rose Quartz, Clear Quartz or Amethyst. Take a moment to decide which resonates best with you for this weekend quick reading, and I'll be back with your reading. Welcome back, Group 1. Thank you for joining me. Okay, so what we've got happening for you is a sense of a bit of turmoil and chaos going on around you. It's a sense of feeling tied down or burdened by something. So something that's going on around you is making you feel tied down or burdened. So it's like something that you have to do and perhaps you don't want to do it, but you feel like you need to do it. It's something that has to be done. It's burdens, it's responsibilities, it's things that have to be done, but I feel like it's making you really feel tied down. It's like you want to be doing something else, you'd rather be doing something else, but it's like these are the things that you have to do every day. That's the sense that I'm getting around for you. So this is a group reading, so it resonates differently for different people and applies for different areas of people's lives. But what I'm getting for the general overall energy of this spread is that there is turmoil and chaos around you, and it's making you feel tied down by the burdens. So that's the sense that I'm getting for you. I feel like there's something here either surrounding children, so it could be burdens or something around children, or it could be that you're needing to get some kind of information. You're needing to get some kind of information to help you through here. It's like I pulled a clarifying card here because I feel like there was so much going on with your reading that one card wasn't, and I know it's an express reading and I'm trying to get as much out of it as I can for an express reading, but I feel like the ending it was giving me, it just wasn't enough. So what I was also getting is that there's a lot going on in your head. So that it's like here, this is your head and it's full. It's like maybe the burdens that are weighing you down, there's too many of them. You've got too many things that you're trying to do or too many burdens, and I feel like it's really weighing you down. It feels like there's things you'd rather be doing, and this here to me feels like a lighter card. So to me it feels like something that you would wish you could be doing instead. It's like you're wanting to work on something else. This here is writing a book too, by the way. It's writing a book, so I don't feel like that's what I'm saying to you is not that you want to be writing a book, but it's telling me that you want to be doing something else. It feels to me that you just feel so burdened and weighed down by everyday responsibilities and the things you have to do, but it feels like there's something you'd rather be doing. There's definitely something, and it's like you're either trying to work away at it while you're doing all these other things to push you into that direction, so you no longer have to have these chaotic burdens that you're doing around you. Okay, let me see if that's coming through in a different way for anybody else. Okay, general energies is the turmoil that's surrounding you, can be turmoil close to home. So this is a different energy altogether. This is a feeling of turmoil around you close to home related to children, something around children, causing you burdens or tied down. You're some way tied down or burdened by it. Okay, I'm just pulling through something on this other card here too. Okay, I feel like there's a bit of depth to this. There's more layers to this than what I'm seeing in an express reading. This is supposed to be a quick help through reading, but I feel like there's many layers to this. It's quite deep, and we've only got the 3 cards, so I'm not going to pick up on any more because we don't have the cards here to tell me what they are, but also because it's an express reading. So what it's trying to tell me for an express reading is that there is turmoil around you in many different ways. Different people have different kinds of turmoil. Responsibilities and burdens weighing you down, a need or a desire to do something else instead, and I feel like you're full. You've just got so much going on. How can you create this new thing or do this thing you want to do when you just don't have the time, don't have the energy, don't have the patience, don't have things lined up for you, is what I'm feeling. So it feels like, there's just you feel stuck is what I'm getting. You kind of feel stuck in these energies. Okay, let me just see if there's a quick card for you. This is just to see if there's a way out of this situation for you. So Group 1, what's the best way forward for you? We'll just pull out a card. What's the best way forward for Group 1? Okay. You need to cut through the shit, okay? You need to cut through the shit is what it's saying. And I don't normally swear, but it's saying cut the shit. This is the card of the sword, and it's just wiping through, cutting through things. So where you, it's cutting through things that don't serve you, cutting through things that, the bullshit is what it's telling me. Clear and directly, it's saying cut the shit. So whether you need to cut crap out of your life or cut people or cut all this stuff that's going on, or cut how much you're doing, how burdened you feel, and how much you need to cut through some of that, get rid of it. You need to cut it out. Cut it out is what it's saying, quite clearly and quite very firmly. Here's a card of being in nature, and again we've got children coming back here. So this is the children card. We're bringing children back in. There will be a favourable outcome for this, and that's what I was trying to get for you when I was doing the card, the shuffle of how best way forward. But it's saying there will be a favourable outcome to this situation, but you need to cut through some things first. You can't just you can't keep piling on. That's all I can say for you, group 1. Hope this helps in some way, helps you move forward into these things that you want to be doing, rather than sitting in the energy that you don't want to be sitting in. So hope that helps. I will see you again next week for your full reading. Thank you for joining me. Welcome back, Group 2. Thank you for joining me. If you've selected the clear quartz, then this is your reading. This is your express reading. Okay, so what I'm feeling for you is that we've got some positive inspired energy around you. So it's positive inspired energy from the universe. That could be new ideas, that could be new motivation. Feel quite light with these cards. I feel like there's excitingness around you. I feel like there's a bit of a jittery energy around you. Lots of stars I'm seeing too. Stars everywhere in your readings, and that's good. Stars are a very good symbol. Stars can be, they're blessings from the universe. They can also show things into the future. So for me, when I see star cards, it tells me that it's further into the future. So while this is telling me this is an express reading for today, for the weekend, it's telling me that these things lead into the future. So it's all about working towards your future goals, is what it's telling me what's going on here. Now I feel like there is light cards in the middle. It's called the awareness card is what I'm getting, the awareness, but I'm picking up there's a situation that you're not quite being seen in. So it could be social media, it could be something you're doing that you're not sending out to the world, something you're very good at that only you get to see. So it's like here's only you looking in the mirror, only you get to see it. And it's saying, and this is a card of being seen socials. So it's a card of being on social media, and to me that means getting out there, being seen. So if there's something good, a good idea or an inspired idea that you have, it's telling you that you need to put that idea out into the world because it needs to be seen, is what it's saying. The world needs to be aware of what you're doing or what your idea is. But here, and this is a card of the hidden aspect. So, and this was a bonus card that fell out. So this card is saying that there's hidden aspects to the situation, but I feel it's saying that you're hidden, is what it's saying. You're hidden, you're hiding back, you're not fully putting yourself out there, is what it's saying. And it's saying you need to be seen. You need to be seen. The world needs to see what you're doing. You need to put yourself out there. I feel like you've got something really good, creative, or some inspired ideas going on around you. Exciting energy that I'm seeing, but I feel like because there's so many stars that I'm seeing around you. So it's good universal, something positive coming in from the universe. And I feel like maybe you've manifested it. You feel like you're a strong manifester, and I feel like you're just whipping up this frenzy of really great energy around you. Really beautiful. It's really nice to be sitting in your energy, Group 2. Really exciting things going on around you. Also could be telling me that the stars are aligning in an astrological way, so that we've had two really big planets move lately. We've had Saturn and Pluto move into different houses, but I feel like for you they've moved into positive aspected houses. So I feel like they're sitting in a positive position for you in your birth chart. So I feel like for you it's saying that for the next it could be 18 years plus or something for the Pluto. It's a big generational planet. We're moving into a big time, and again, because I'm seeing further into the future, when I first sat down to this reading and seeing all the stars, I'm getting that it's further into the future is what I'm getting. So that's why it's making me feel like it's Pluto positioning in a positive house for you, and I feel like it's bringing great things. Saturn's also the big, perhaps it's been sitting in a harder house for you, and it's been draining on you in the past, and it's been Saturn is a taskmaster, a lesson giver. You learn from Saturn. You go through difficult times and you learn. But I feel like what I'm getting is that it's moved into a much kinder house for you now, and I feel like you've overcome, you've passed through those harder lessons, and it's telling me to look to the future, and it's telling me that even though this is a quick we can read, I feel like there's some positive things coming up for you in the future, but you're laying the foundations for them now. The energy and the inspiration is coming to you now for this endeavour that's going to take you through the next decade, perhaps, or even further into the future. But we're looking further ahead, is what it's saying, that you're coming into a positive time, a positive aspected time. You're manifesting some really great positive energy, and I feel like you need to create with it. You're starting to come up with ideas, and things are starting to fall into place for you. Perhaps it's well already in place for you, and it's saying you need to get it out and be seen by the world. For some of you, we're not quite there, and it's saying we're looking further into the future and we're laying the foundations very slowly. But what I see is that in the future, we've got some really positive things lined up for you, and we're starting to lay those foundation work for that now. Starting to get you out there into the world now, starting to bring those energies in, the ideas and that manifest, and that's going to set you up for the next decade or two. So thank you for joining me, Group 2. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I really enjoyed sitting in this energy, and I'll see you again next week for your full reading. Welcome back, Group 3. Thank you for joining me if you've selected the Amethyst and this is your reading. Okay, so first of all, what I'm getting for you is that you need to protect yourself. You need to protect your energy. I feel like you're giving too much of yourself. You're giving your time, you're giving your energy, you're giving away too much of yourself. Sorry, I just bumped the mic. Just make sure that's still on. But I feel like it's telling me there's some kind of healing that's required for you. So whether that's, because we've got one of my green cards are my healing cards. So, and it's also sitting right next to a protection card. So it's saying that you need to protect your health, you need to protect your energy. Now what I'm getting below that is the card of distraction with the little TV, that you're being distracted by something. But what I'm feeling is that there could be the EMF waves, so the phones and the computers, and I feel like you're around a lot of that. So like maybe the 5G, it's something that, I'm feeling, I'm just being very drawn to the TV, so it's telling me radiation, and I feel like you need to protect your energy from the radiation. So I don't know, you can have a complete blackout, or I don't know if there's anything orgonite. I'm hearing orgonite. There's some things that you can get to help clear your energy. I feel like your space has too much radiation, too much EMF, the 5G maybe. I feel like your energy is not quite clear. Your energy feels a little dirty to me. It feels it's not very fluffy. And again, when I do the fluffing of the aura, which I do from time to time, it's telling me that your aura is compacted and it's not fluffy and light. It's heavy, dense, and that can make you feel weighed down. And here I'm getting the tied down card as well. So it can make you feel tied down. So tied down doesn't have to be that you're tied down by your burdens around you. I'm feeling like you're tied down by your energy. Your lack of energy is making you feel tied down, weighed down, heavy. Could be physically. I mean weight issues, but it could also be that you're just feeling lethargic, you're feeling tired, you're feeling drained, and I feel like it's got a lot to do with your energy is what I'm picking up on you. Your energy to me feels a little dirty and it feels unclear. So that could be what you're consuming. It can be consuming food-wise. It can be what you're consuming visually, which is TV. So I feel like not only do you need to clear from the EMF radiation waves, you need to clear out from what you're mentally consuming. So I'm getting here that you are what you eat, you are what you consume. So I feel like you're either in some way the heaviness of your aura and your energy that I'm sitting in feels to me that it's to do with what you are consuming. So either through food or through visual, what's going on around you, or could be alcohol or those kind of things. So it feels like, so in some way you're consuming something that is heavy and not good for you. We've got a health card, we've got a protection card. So it's just saying that you need to do a little detox, perhaps a little blackout from social medias, TVs, all that kind of thing, or some kind of detox in a way. I feel like your energy needs to be clean for your general health. It's not just about light and fluffy energy and all that kind of woo-woo stuff. It's also about physical health, and it manifests into physical health if you let it get too far. And I feel like it's already quite far with you, because I feel like you already know you feel tied down, you feel lethargic, you feel heavy, and that is a lot to do with your energy. So what the cards are saying for you is you need a little bit of a detox. A detox from the things around you that you know are not good for you, that you shouldn't be consuming, or away from radiation in general, and clear your energy. So step into nature, mountain water, clear water. It's cleansing. You're needing some kind of cleansing. So Help That Helps Group 3. This is just an express reading. Get onto that, because I think it's really important, and it's going to help things flow a lot smoother in your life, because I feel like, nothing's going to manifest to you when you're sitting in such toxic, heavy energy like that. So I will see you again next week for your full reading, and thank you for joining me.